Shall I start?
Yes, of course. You can start, Krish.
So, good afternoon to everyone. Today we have among us our very own Mr. Shantanu Pabitwar sir from batch of 2022 to 23, giving his insights about placement opportunities at TCS. So, I would like to know everyone, he is a mechanical engineer, but due to his passion in software technologies, he shifted in software technologies and he shifted his career in IT industry, made his mind clear for his goal to achieve from second year of college itself. So now I would like to have a short description from Shantanu Pabitwar sir about his recent job.
Hi everyone. My name is Shantanu. As Isha told you about that, I'm Shantanu Pabitwar, 2022 batch pass out. Currently working at TCS as a system engineer, and I have joined my job around in August 18th of the August. So from 18th of the August 2022, I'm currently working with TCS for the system engineer. That's about my job, and I usually do the web development for the Australian bank. It is one of kind of banking sector, and I do the web development for them. Thank you.
Thank you. So as we know, today many of the students from non-IT or circuit branches wants to pursue their career in IT industry. So my question is, how did you manage to land a job in TCS as software engineer, being from a mechanical background?
Okay. As you might know that like everyone knows that the current trend of industry is industry 4.0. That is like we have shifted from first revolution to the fourth revolution. Now currently we are at the fourth revolution of industry. So in industry 4.0 we usually enhance the effectiveness or the efficiency of the system with the help of some automated tools or integration of the software technology inside the uh, old components or the old machineries. So that was the thing. I was driven through the technology, so I always used to update myself with new technologies. So it was the thing that helped me to land inside software jobs. And at the time of my graduation, it was we are having some COVID time. So at that time, I have learned so many courses in software technology. So I got more insights about the software knowledge, the software industry, and in the ways I got like I got flown with the like I got with the flow to be able to enhance the efficiency with my core knowledge plus the additional knowledge of the software industry. So that was the thing by which I landed inside TCS.
Thank you. Then according to you, how was your work experience with TCS?
Mm, as of now, the work experience with TCS is very good. Like they give chance to the freshers, so we usually develop the screens directly for the what I can say for the Australian banks. So we have to interact with the clients to know about the requirements a little bit and do the development as per their requirement. So overall, the experience with TC is very good, and it is like you get to know about everything. If you are happy and you are willing to learn new things, then you have so many opportunities at TCS or it may be any company. If you are willing to learn something new, then you have very good ample amount of opportunities, and that was same case with TCS. So I'm doing my best to learn new things and improve myself.
Okay. Then again, what matters the most, competitive coding or building projects?
Mm, it basically like competitive coding provides you the what I can say. It's just a building block, like how you approach to the problems, like how you see the
Yes.
problems in your real life. So computer programming gives you the way to think for the problems, and the projects actual projects will showcase your hands-on experience of the technology. So how much you know, like uh, from the scratch, like from zero to the deployment of that project. If you think of the web development, then it start with the idea to the development of that full website. So its projects experience will give you the like project will show your hands-on experience about the technology, and competitive programming will show your knowledge, like how you approach to the problems, how talented you are to think for the cutting edge, like edge cases or anything. So how well you are to think in the extreme way, and the projects will provide you. So project will provide you the actual working of the technology. So in my opinion, both things are very important. Just try to focus on the competitive coding first, because it's a clearing round for so many companies, so you have to clear those round. So try to make sure that you are able to crack the interviews, like you are able to do something so that you can at least crack the entry level of that company, any company. So for that you need the competitive programming and the projects. So projects will help you to crack the interviews. So make sure you have at least 2 to 3 projects very well explained. You know everything about that project, each and every part, from minute to minute details. You know about that project, which technology you have used, how you have used, why you have used. Every WH question need to be answered by you. So your interviewer may ask anything about that project, so you are able to explain. So try to make sure you know around you have 2 to 3 projects deeply understood and thoroughly. You can explain those projects. And for competitive programming, try to at least do some basic problems till the strings, array manipulations, and string manipulations. These are enough to crack any service-based companies, whatever I can say, service-based companies entrance exam, the clearing round. So you can clear those. It only depend on the array manipulation and the string manipulation. So you can easily crack those if you go through the previous year questions, and if you follow the patterns. Then it's easy to crack the interviews. It is easy to crack the clearance test.
Okay. So, did you had any global certification or pre-internship before your placement at TCS?
Yeah, I have completed my internship at IIT Delhi, that Foundation of Smart Manufacturing at IIT Delhi. It was under the Heavy India Limited, like Heavy Motors India Limited. So it was basically a Industry 4.0 development internship. It was mostly focusing on the Industry 4.0, and I was working on the augmented reality for the enhancement of multi-process robotic cell. It was one robotic cell which is able to do some multiple works, and I have to build the augmented reality model for the maintenance of that artificial, like for that multi-process robotic soul. So I was with IIT Delhi for that internship. That was my one experience. I have also completed 2 different internship at college level also, in our college clubs. So they it was like that.
Okay, thank you, Shantanu. And can you explain your role in TCS?
Okay, my role at TCS is it's a system engineer, and I work on web development. I'm a basically a developer who build the website or who build the screen interfaces that are required by the companies, like the client. Our client is a Australian bank. uh, like if I give you example, if you are used Yono on online SBI interface, so it's type of same interface that we develop. It's not exactly same, but it's a banking interface. So you can see your transactions, recent transactions, scheduled transaction, whatever it may be. So you can see your bank details on that page. So we develop that pages, and we migrate the technology, like we upgrade the technology. And currently I'm working on Angular, for the web development. And yeah, it's basically a development kind of work. That's it.
That's nice. And again, how did you prepare for your aptitude test?
Okay, for aptitude, like I was preparing for my gate exam in the mechanical. So for that one I was preparing for the aptitude. So I followed the gate syllabus for the aptitude, and everything got covered inside that syllabus. So you can
So,
go
are
through
there
the
no same?
yeah,
Are there
it's
no same?
basically yes, yes. If you follow the gate syllabus, gate aptitude syllabus, it's almost same for every company. It will enough sufficient to complete the gate syllabus of that aptitude. Then you will able to solve any aptitude round of other companies.
Okay. Thank you, Shantanu.
Okay, any other question from your side?
No,
Yeah,
that's it. You
there
have
are
explained
Okay.
doubts
it
from
well.
in the comments. Uh, there are doubts in the comments, so we would like to answer them, please.
Yes, yes. Comments. Okay. Uh, LPA. Someone is asking about. So it was answered by Om Devre. Thank you, Om. Aditya Surbe is having question, that is, how do you think MNC companies should be targeted for the first or at start just to, for the national level based company? Okay, talking about, should I explain this LPA? It was already, I guess, answered. Hello, you can put the next question, I guess. Yeah. Question from Aditya. How do you think MNC companies should be first target at start just for the national level best companies? So to answer you, Aditya, basically if you refer for our college placement, that the software technologies, like whatever the service based company we have, it's an optional offer to the core branch students. Like you can take the software offer also, and you can take the mechanical or any core offer also. So it will be good if you have any software offer with you, so that you won't be empty hand at the end of your graduation. So you will be having any one placement with you. So it's good to start with MNC, because you get to know, like at MNC it's a very vast environment. You have very different kind of culture at MNCs. Sometimes you may have to sit on the benches to get the project, but if you are good at with your technical skills, then you will not sit on the bench. You will directly get the any project, you will allocate to any project. So it's not that much, like if you are well versed with your skills, then you will always do good at MNCs, and you will get ample amount of chance at MNCs to show yourself, like show your talent to everyone. And at like basically if we see at our college, then it's an optional offer for you. Then you can take the optional offer and you can move for your any core offer if you want. I hope I have answered you, Aditya. You can confirm in chat.
Yeah, so moving on to the next question. Dheeraj Singh is there.
Yeah, it's Dheeraj. How do you handle tight deadlines and high pressure situation? Can you share an example of time when you successfully managed such a situation? Okay. So, like, it's all about the time management, what you do, like, how you prioritize your works. Like, if you have around 10 to 20 things to do, or like, just take an example of 2 to 3 things you have to complete, you will prioritize them, whatever you need required. Like, if you require the, what I can say, if you require to complete one assignment was there, one company's aptitude preparation is there, and third thing is like you want to enjoy with your friends, then you have to prioritize what makes you better. Like you have to manage the things. With friend, if you want to go with your friends, then you can go with your friend at night. So for the night outs you can go there. But in like going for night outs, then you have to manage the assignments and the aptitude preparation by side. Like you have to give your whole time in day to your aptitude or your assignments, and then you at night you can enjoy your night outs and everything. So you have to manage. Like it's not about the tough like tight deadlines, it's all about how you manage the time. So if you prioritize your work, like how you prioritize or how you give the priority to what kind of work, then it will always help you to manage that like high pressure situation. It won't be a high pressure situation, then it will be a light one situation. You know what you have to do with that things. So an example of time when I successfully managed, like um, I'm a part of Saksham. So it's an NGO where we teach the underprivileged kids. um, at that time, like I have to manage the Saksham thing. I'm doing my job also, and I'm living at Hinjewadi, so I have to come at Alandi to teach the students. Then at that time, I have to manage my time and I have to prioritize myself, like where I am giving my priority. So if I am Saksham is my priority at Sundays, then I have to manage other things parallelly. So to go with friends, then I have to prepone or postpone my plans, and I have to do all the things like that. And side by side, I am having my studies, so I am still learning new technology. So I have to give time for that things also. So by prioritizing the things, I provide myself to everything. I hope Dheeraj I have answered you.
Yeah, moving on to the next question. Rohit is asking, what type of project should be built before facing interviews of product-based companies?
Rohit, if speaking about the product-based companies, I'm working at service-based company, but I know little amount of knowledge. I am having little a bit amount of knowledge for the product-based companies. What kind of project you should do? Like for any interview, project is the key factor. Like to handle your like to manage your interview, like if to drive your interview by your hands. If you focus on your projects, then you can drive the interview by yourself. So interviewer will not drive your interview, you will drive your interview with the help of projects. So to what type of projects you can build, so try to build any, like there are so many kind of web development projects available. If you are planning for the technology, so stick to one technology. If you are planning for the web development, then go for the full deployment of the website. And if you are planning for any machine learning model, then go for the full deployment, like to build the models, then to do the regression testing or anything, whatever it's required for the machine learning model to come up with, and then deploy it on website with the help of Flask or anything. So you can do as kind of that kind of work. So it need to be deployed one. It's not all about like you are showing it the interviewer on your local system, like my project is working on my local system, but you have to put in development mode, and you have to build a project at kind of production level, so that you can deploy it on any host, purchase host, like purchase any host, then deploy your website, and then showcase your work at website. So it will be very helpful if we can see your work, rather than showing on your local system you have deployed that one. So try to make sure that you have complete project from zero to the deployed one project.
That would surely answer this answer. So moving on to the next question. So what skill is most valued in companies? So,
Mm, yeah, if you see the most valued skill in company, your learning attitude. I believe in learning attitude, and other things that matters with the learning attitude is how you communicate with your teams and how you are good at doing the projects, or like the teamwork. How you are good at team. So but I think the learning attitude is the best thing, like it's most valued in company, because company provide a different chance to enhance your skills, or to have like if I take example of TCS is having its own learning platform called IUL, where we can complete different kind of like courses or the technologies, so you can learn whatever you want in a free amount. Like the company will pay for that all the things. So like how to uh, give shape to your technology technical skills, it depends on like how you learn, because cross skilling is the best thing that you could do. Like you are aware about the so many different technologies, so it will be always valued at company if you know the different technology. Like you are mastering one technology, you are very good at one technology, but you know about different technologies. So cross skilling is the best thing that comes with the learning attitude. So I think learning attitude is most valued in company, so that you can cross skill yourself and update your skill set.
Yeah. Moving on to the next question, we have Vinit. So, did extra curriculum help to achieve your goals?
Yeah, Vinith, if I want to answer this, the extracurriculum. So extracurriculum helped me to develop my uh, team, like team bonding skills, how I react at teams, how I react at different events. So that helped me with the from the extracurriculum, and try to complete your internships, or try to complete your assist projects. So that will cover up for your extracurriculum, but it will be added point if you have any extracurriculum activities did at your college life, it kind of any club or any other initiatives that you have taken part or anything like that. It will be as such, so it will add plus point to you to achieve your goals, the extracurriculum, but it won't stop you from achieving the extracurricular like a goal. You will always achieve your goal if you are good at your technology. It not matter that you have the extracurriculum in your like resume or whatever it might, but extracurriculum will always add a plus point to your journey towards your goal. But it won't that much matter like you are part of any club or not. But if you are good at your technical skills, then you will always reach your goals.
Yeah. So, here is a very interesting question from Rohit. Are backlogs allowed as far as TCS is concerned?
Backlogs are allowed, but just you need to have 60% minimum criteria throughout your all semesters. Like the final year mark sheet should be having the 60% marks in your final year mark sheet. So it may be with backlog, it can be a dead backlog, but no active backlog should be there. Dead backlogs are okay, but at least you have to complete the 60% criteria for the same.
Yeah. So, how to prepare for gate examination with college study and how to manage time? A very interesting question from Suraj.
Yes, Suraj. Like if you want to prepare for the gate examination, it's very good time to prepare from like yeah, I guess you are in a third year right now, or you may be in say your second year. So it's a good time to start with gate preparation because like the thing is you like you have to manage the studies like. If you are having college from 8:30 to 3:30, then like distribute your time. If you are a morning person, then try to be early to in your studies so that you can work like study for around 2 hours before the bed, like before going to college. And after 3:30 or after 5, then you can study for around 3 to 5. You have our library, so you can sit there over there and you can manage the things. So it's all about time management. To manage the time you have to distribute yourself, like you have to follow some schedule. It always it's hard to follow the schedule, whatever schedule you will make, but it always help you to achieve your goal. Like if the goal is to crack the gate examination, then you have to stick with your schedule. Then whatever it may happen, like there are some program in college that, but if you have allocated some time, like I will do 6 hours of study for gate in my whole day, then you have to manage the 6 hours, like then whatever it may happen, like if there is any occasion in your college, then you have to manage the 6 hours by anything. Like if the event is there in college after in night, then you have to study in day and then attend the event at night. So I don't like I don't believe in skipping the events, skipping the parties and all the thing. You have to do everything, but the man to like if you are committed to give some amount of time to your studies, then try to complete that time, like to give that much amount of time. Like if your 6 hours is allocated to your studies, then be with that commitment, manage to give your 6 hours. Then with that you can like it's not always to skip the parties or anything. You can be in parties and you can manage your time also. So it's all on you how you manage that time. The main tip for you to manage the time is like, stick to your commitment. That's the thing. It will automatically help you to manage the time.
Yeah, moving on to the last question. We have Swapnil. As you said, you are system engineer, so were you allocated to web development domain directly or it was your choice?
Basically, when you join any company or any MNC, you will have to face interviews in MNC also. Like to get allocated to any project, like you received calls for project, then they will interview you how how good you are in your skill. Then you can show your interest to any technology. So I was interested in web development, so I had shown my interest in web technologies. Like I was having my tech stack as a CSS, HTML, and JS. So basically, it was depend on that tech stack what I am having. So my interview was gone very well in JS. That's why I got the web development domain. So, but it depend on your interview in company. Like when you join the company, then also you have to give interviews for projects. So, on the performance of your interview inside company, they will allocate you the domain or the project.
Yeah, so we have some question from the faculty side also, and
Okay.
I would request Isha to continue the interview.
Yes. So we have some interesting questions from our faculty. I would like to ask them. As per you, what things should we engineers should practice to be our best when we go for the interviews?
Sorry, Isha, I miss you. Can you repeat the question?
Yeah, sure. So as per you, what things we engineers should practice or we should learn more when we go for the interviews in such companies?
Mm, as an engineer, you need to very good at your technical skills. Whatever skills you
Okay.
are mentioning in your resume, be to that skills. Like be loyal to that skills. Whatever you have put in your resume, at least you should able to answer every kind of question that put you have put in your resume. Like if you have mentioned that you are very good at quality assurance or quality control, then you should be able to explain what means the quality, what is the quality, then what kind of work we do at quality, then what is quality control, then like each kind of question. If you are mentioning any skill, then you should be able to explain it very well. So be loyal to your resume. As per the interview, I am suggesting you, like whatever you put in your resume, be loyal to that thing, be prepared with that thing, and explain those things very well. Then it will increase your chances to crack any kind of interview.
Okay, Shantanu, that was answered nice. Then again, next question I would like to ask. Did you have any plans for shifting your job or outside the India, means going abroad?
Basically, as I said, my client is abroad client. It's an Australian client, so they provide opportunities as per the experience. They directly don't provide any opportunity for the fresher to get on site, but as per like after some experience of around 2 to 3 years, they can provide the opportunity at on site. So it's not about moving abroad or leaving India as early as possible. It's all about brushing up your technical skills. If you are very good with your technical skills, then automatically you will get a chance to move abroad. But in India also you can do very well with your technical skills if you are good at technical skills. I believe in brushing up or the like harnessing your technical skills as much as you can do. So I believe in technical skills, not moving to abroad or leaving India as early as possible. It's not all the things. So it's all about the technical knowledge you have and how you show up your knowledge to industry or how you show up your knowledge at your company.
So, means if sometime you got an opportunity to go or to shift abroad, then also you are not willing.
No, no, no. If I got opportunity, I'll definitely move because that will open a new doors to the opportunity. Like new opportunities will come up with moving to abroad. But I am saying like I'm explaining that it's not a primary goal to move abroad. If you got opportunity, and you will get opportunity because you are having some talent, or you are having some kind of good hands-on experience of your technology. That's why you will get opportunity. So the primary goal is not to get abroad opportunity. Primary goal is to brush up your skill so that you will get opportunity.
Okay, Shantanu. Thanks for your answer. Then next question is, as sacrifice and enjoying, these two terms are very different, and how you would say sacrifice in terms of job and enjoying the things at the same means
Okay.
sacrifice and enjoying regarding job.
Yeah, regarding job, sacrifice and enjoy. It's come up like mm, it's kind of it's interesting question because you have to sacrifice so many things. Like uh, you cannot move in working days any like to anywhere. You have to do your work, but you have weekends like Saturday, Sunday to do most of the things, and you have also like it's not a 9 to 5 job. After 5 you are open to everything, so you can manage the enjoying part after 5. Because if you do your work very loyally during the 9 to 5 period, or during that allocated time. Because see, the thing is, we work on agility, like agile methodology. We believe in the completion of the goal, so you can take as much of your time so that you can complete, like during the working hours. If you complete your work within a 2 hours, it's and you have around 3 hours left, then you can enjoy that 3 hours. It's all about the completion of work. It's not about the meeting the timeline. It's like not about the completion of the 5 hours of work. It's all about the completion of the work, not the 5 hours of work, but the completion of work. So if you could manage to complete the work within 1 hour, if you are very good to complete the work within 1 hour, then you can enjoy rest of the 4 hours or rest of the 2 to 3 hours. So sacrifice and enjoyment, it's go hand in hand, like in corporate life. You have to manage everything. That's all.
And then what about in times when there is too much workload in the company?
Workload as such, you won't have that much of workload. It's all about how, like, see, you are not doing your work during the 9 to 5 of that whatever schedule the company may have given to you. You're not doing your work in that time, then that not doing the work will comes as a workload. But if you have managed to complete your work within that timeline, then it won't be like, if you're good at your technology, then it won't happen that you will be get burdened by the workload. Like you can see in our engineering life also, we get some assignments, we wait for the last day to finish that, so we get burdened by that assignments. So the same thing happens with us only, like in jobs also. Like we wait for the last minute, so then it comes for as a workload. But if you can manage like that before the timeline, then it won't be as a workload or any burden for us. It will be always if you are learning something new with your work, then you will enjoy that kind of work. But if you are not willing to do, then it comes as a work load. But if you are willing to complete the things, then it won't be a workload for you.
Okay, Shantanu, that was very interesting. That how you manage your work and job and enjoyment both. Again, I have the next question. What domain you work on day-to-day operations?
My domain is web technologies, the Angular technology. I basically work for to prepare the screens, like web screens for banking partner.
Okay, can you tell more about it?
More about it, like it's all that you have interface, you have design with you. UX person will give you design, so he will say that on click of this, you need to open this kind of model, then you need to display this kind of fields, you need to have these tables in that screen. So we have to manage the screen also. the user interface also and the functionality also, so that it will be quick. If you click on that anything to download, then it should download very quickly with irrespective of the network, like whether he is connected to Wi-Fi or whether he is using the mobile data. But the user experience need to be smooth to him, so we need to think of that to make the smooth experience for the user. Then it's it's all about that smooth user interface to customer, and a smooth learning, or like a smooth, what I can say, the quick and fast response to the actions. So it's all about that.
Okay, Shantanu, thank you for your elaborative answer. Now
Hmm.
I would like to now I would like to conclude our session.
Okay.
So, first of all, I would like to thank Mr. Pramod Dastoorkar sir from MIT AOE Council and our AMCAT team. Also, I would like to thank Mr. Shantanu Pabitwar sir, and thank you so much for your joining for joining us today. And it has been an absolute pleasure having you as our guest. Your insights and expertise have added immense value to our conversation, and we are very incredibly grateful for your time and contributions. Your unique perspective has shed light on important topics and provided our audience with valuable knowledge. Once again, thank you for being here and sharing your expertise with us. So, thanks for your precious time you have given us. Thanks for your presence, and I wish you a happy journey ahead. Thank you.
Thank you, Isha. It was a very good experience with you all. Thank you, MIT for this opportunity, and thank you very much.